Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Sorry, we had a little bit of a technical snafu there. Had a false start there on YouTube, and for some reason, a couple of the others almost didn't want to connect. So thankfully, we should be working for the time being. But anyway, we're back in action. You know, everybody's least favorite day of the week, Monday, of course. Of course, it's a Metal Monday, though, trying to spice things up a little bit, even though, you know, tactics isn't always the most exciting thing, but at least it's got to be more stimulating than doing paperwork, so we're going to try. So hope your week is off to a good start. I'm going to be a little light on the usual stuff for the rundown, but we'll get to that after the usuals. If you are new to the Rec Room, this is your virtual hangout for creative project updates, pop culture commentary, and deep dives into franchises that inspire any of the above. So on Mondays, we've been working on Metal Slug Tactics on PlayStation 4. We've done numerous playthroughs already, and we're just working on some challenges and trying to knock out some remaining unlockables for playable characters. But yes, so where to start? At least got myself a couple notes here, even though it's not very lengthy. First things first, thanks for the show support from Scorpbrat and Badfish over on Pilled. So, some names I don't recognize, so thanks for hanging out with us. Also, cool to see over on Odysee, both latest episodes of Resident Evil and Tomb Raider have been doing pretty well. Last couple for each of those, for matter of fact. So, it's nice to see when the views go up because that means even after the live stream, it means people are hanging out, checking things out. So thank you very much. And all viewership types are appreciated. Lurkers, chatters, watching on the replay, all that stuff. And just so you know, we are on multiple platforms. Usually the chatter is most active over on Twitch these days, but I do have the boxes open for Pilled, Odysee, Twitch, and YouTube. So we're on each of the above, whatever's most convenient for you. Of course, I try to funnel everybody where the action is. But of course, it's up to your preference. So, what else has been going on? It's been a weird day. There's something I could kind of gripe about. I'd prefer not to, other than try to mention as how it disrupted everything. Well, two things actually. I guess I'll kind of put them both together. So last night we had a potentially hazardous storm roll through, and there, of course, was the sirens for high winds and stuff. So I didn't want to, mess around with the potential for power outages and tornado or whatever. We do get them once in a while, not very often, but so I kind of ended up our stream that we started. Thankfully, weather just passed through and there was really not a whole lot going on. So the reason I'm bringing that up too is just because it's just bizarre, the situation that we are so dependent on technology and yet that technology is so unreliable at best. I was watching the active weather as the essentially the 5 minute intervals of showing how it's going to pass over, and it still looked like it was the green and the yellow for severity, and it's like I was sitting next to a window and I couldn't even hear how much rain we were getting. So it was kind of the initial drum up, which is understandable. I mean, better safe than sorry, especially when it involves weather. So, I mean, because I'm not somebody who checks the weather very often, so I'm glad that people reached out and kind of let me know what was going on, because I might have caught it had I been on, or might not have caught it had I been on stream. But I know people that kind of obsess over the weather, and I'm kind of like, we still live in a time period where meteorologists aren't accurate, and yet technology's not any better either. I mean, we can get some early warning stuff, but to me, it's not something to live or die by all the time. And the other thing, the reason that kind of leads into what happened this morning is that the alarm for what used to be, or at least the few times it happened, was for those Amber Alerts when there's an abduction or something. So that blared this morning, and that completely threw things off with trying to either get necessary sleep or get focused and start at a normal time. And I checked this alarm, and it says there's an explosion, and then it says unconfirmed, and it says this location, which I'm completely not familiar with, and rightfully so. I live quite a ways away from Detroit. This apparently was an explosion in Detroit, miles and miles away, and I had to look up the address because I had no idea where it was, and sure enough, it pointed somewhere in Detroit. And the situation was, I was able to go look up the search and find out that firefighters had already been on the scene. There was some casualties, which is unfortunate, of course. I'm not trying to make light of that. But there had also been firefighters on the job, took care of stuff. And there was at least a news report of this already. And it makes me wonder, how did this go out as an emergency alarm for a geographic location that's not relevant and go out in an unconfirmed state? Because I mean, I would appreciate that those things happen if there's an emergency, but just last year, almost a year ago now, actually just past the 1 year mark, we had this massive explosion because of illegally stored containers at a vape shop, and this thing was destructive. It was raining ash at least within a 2 mile radius, and I didn't get a notice or an emergency when that happened. People were calling each other to make sure everybody was all right, but it was insane how like violent of an explosion and long running that was, and yet there was no warning. So why is it that we picked, something that's way out of range and not confirmed? So it's just baffling to me. And the reason, again, the reason I mentioned is just because that it disrupted our workflow today. So I was not as productive as I would have liked, but I did touch on at least a lot of the major projects, which was, of course, writing, and finally got some audio stuff fixed because I was mentioning that audio files were kind of jacked from doing one of the rebuilds. Also got some render work, also got some stuff prep for the show, which, speaking of which, April 5th, and also we have it on our TikTok video, which I also said the date wrong on the TikTok video. It is actually April 5th, this weekend, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll be at Lance Cruz High School North. I'll have our usual stuff. I'll have our books, t-shirts, prints, and some new prints. But yeah, those are showcased over on our TikTok account if you want to go see those over there. Looking forward to that. So this is, at least during the holiday one, I've heard this show is reputed to be a little bit larger as far as the art and craft show. And I'm still following up with people on Comic-Cons, which has been difficult to get any correspondence out of those that handle the local shows around here. So art and crafts are where it's at until we get into Comic-Con, but I'm going to keep trying. So in the meantime, what else we got? So on the I want to say social media, on the pop culture side, a couple of things, I guess, more spawned off of one thing. I saw this game announced today called Keyborg. If I'm saying that right, it's Kiborg. So I don't know if it's going for the Cyborg or Killborg or something, but it's another roguelite, and I've been seeing a lot of roguelites announced lately, and I really had to stop and think of where my preference lies in terms of roguelite games. We are actually playing a roguelite tonight, Metal Slug Tactics. My first entry into the roguelite genre, it's been a few years, and I gotta say it's been a mixed response. I think the first one I played was Everspace, and I don't think I really understood the concept. Now, it was a visually appealing game, but I found it to be difficult, and I think because of not understanding the roguelite approach of really one how to survive a basic level and then having to start over again, I kind of punted and moved on. Another one which I played, which is actually very similar to Metal Slug Tactics, is one called Into the Breach, which I did enjoy. Now, the thing that kind of frustrated me on subsequent playthroughs was that the difficulty increased of the base map, so unlocking new content was already offset by having to increase the difficulty, which, at least in the case of what we're playing here with Metal Slug Tactics, the difficulty remains the same unless we consciously increase the difficulty. So that, I think, is preferred, and so it's, I'm not sure if there's any other roguelikes I've played. I've played Souls-like games and just accepted that I'm not a Souls player in any shape or fashion. But on one hand, the nature of a roguelike game gives you a compressed story format and increases some variety to your replayability, but I think it also does so artificially because you start to rely upon procedural generation, which has become the new phrase for random, or at least has over the last 5 to 10 years. So I'm not sure how I feel, because, I mean, on one hand, it's nice to go back and play a static level. Everything's the same every time you play it. But, of course, even that gets stale. That's if you can even find a game that you enjoy playing multiple times anymore. Because I know a lot of people bounce around, and sometimes people don't even stick with the same game anymore. I mean, the speedrun people do, and some others do. But, over the years, I've seen people just bounce around so much that most games don't compel people to play them for long periods of time. So it does add some variety. It does add some replay factor, but there's certain cases where I think the roguelite thing is just kind of beat to death because, again, it's kind of saving also in the development cycle by not having to make nearly as many levels or handcraft the entire experience. Now, I gotta say, with Metal Slug Tactics, thus far, it is nice to see that the levels that we play on are pretty similar, so it does give that familiarity, but at least the scenarios have changed. Maybe the enemies aren't in the same spot. Maybe the mission objective has changed. And of course, with the randomization of the skills you get, it does add different flavors. So I guess I'm still undecided as whether I favor roguelite experiences or not, right? Again, I might even be saying that wrong. I don't even know if there's, I mean, there may even be a difference between a roguelite and a roguelike. So I guess I'm trying to say roguelike, but I've seen roguelite pop up as much. Well, and I'm not an expert in parsing the two. So yeah, let's get on some Metal Slug tactics. Before I do that, so I was talking about keyboard, which you're playing as a main character in almost one of these death arena things like Running Man, and it looks a little bit to me more on the violent side, but they did have some cool abilities and unlocks. So you're playing as one character, gets all these cybernetic things. So I'm not sure how I feel about the game, but that was really the only one that popped up, and then I guess I got on the detour from seeing the rogue-like element of it. But I think that's it. I don't have too much more I can add, so it's another one I'm going to keep an eye on. But yeah, so here we go. So actually, we're on to Metal Slug Tactics now, and we're on episode 22. We finally have the last sub-boss in sight, so that's why I called it Sub-Boss Jungle Bungle. I mean, hopefully it doesn't mean I'm going to bungle the thing, but we want to keep making progress here, and if we get past Paqar tonight, who's the sub-boss in the jungle stage, put us again on, the near boss run. But again, the challenges are proving to be something else here because not made any progress on this round. Still got 2 for Nadia, 1 for Trevor, and I may need to actually pair them with specific teammates in order to really optimize because I have not yet found the necessary abilities to pull them off yet.
Metal Slug Tactics.
So as you can see, there's Paqar, and I don't know why it dropped our icon all the way over there, but I think we went... I don't remember which one we... I'm guessing this is the base one because of the barricades. I could be wrong, but I think either way, we got an option here to get to her. So as long as this road goes through, we have to do this one because there's only 2 missions left before the boss one. So we'll take this on, and then we'll take on Paqar. So we'll end up having to take on her and then take on the Dragon Nasuke right after that. So it looks like we're in pretty good shape. So everybody's at level 5. Trevor's the only one who's ahead on experience because of picking up a prisoner. And then it looks like we're good on reinforcements. So there is some margin for error. But again, we're still playing on recruit difficulty here. So kind of wanted to do that to optimize getting everybody unlocked. So for assets, looks like we got 2 airstrikes and 1 double hit. And I tend to save those until we get to the boss, or the Jupiter King in the final stage. So it looks like this is our choice here if we want to fight Paqar. So it looks like we got designated target situation, no KOs. That's reasonable. That's not some of the harder challenges we've had. Looks like we got a lot of water here, so navigation is going to be a little interesting. Hopefully there's some of the bouncy things. Natives are frustrating because... Oh, Sluganoid on the map. Because they've got such reach or damage. Wow, they're giving us 3 starting points. So the matter is having no KOs though. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I totally won't start next to him. So I guess the check is how many targets do we have? So we've got 1 here, the Grenadiers. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 in total. We could work our way up to the Grenadier, make these guys chase us around a bit, but we don't have a very high damage output with the current roster that we have. Does look interesting that... Man, this would be a... Oh, they're not all adjacent to each other. I was going to say, if I could get over here... Well, Nadia's not going to have mine, so we don't have her starting gun thing, and she's going to need the Adrenaline to pull off the Gun Bot and the Iron Lizard. Oh, that's not a starting point. Okay, but still, they did give us 3 starting points. It's very unusual, though. So we could rush over to that right away, but... Who... I wonder... I could put Leona in that, because Leona's the least in need of challenges. Oh, I forgot we upgraded Trevor's knife to +3. Still, the focus is for him to get 4 enemies mind-controlled. So I'm thinking I gotta pair him up with Marco to get a dual action or something. Or he needs to somehow get mind control attached to something else. I don't know how to get a bonus action with him. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe I can send Nadia up this way. She can then, you know, do whatever damage she needs to one of these guys. So let's maybe put Nadia here. If I want to do Trevor... Can she make it to the Slugnoid? She could. So let me maybe put Leona here. Put her in that, because she's got junk with that Molotov cocktail. So if I put Trevor by himself over here, he can do 8. Yeah, he can start one-man arming some of this stuff here. So this guy, can that guy hit? Yeah, he can hit if Trevor stays there, though. I want that guy to get a little closer first. So Trevor would actually have to come here, run around, and then aim for this. But that guy can still throw up there, can't he? Oh, he can't. There. Okay, so he can't throw that far. Trevor would just have to worry about the hatchet guys. Huh, that guy on the island's going to have to get shot. That's a crazy position right there. He's a little problematic to get rid of, and he's one of the designated targets. That's interesting. Alright, you know what? Actually, we'll start here. Maybe we'll get some mind control out of this process. Alright. Here we go. We're just going to wing it.
Mission start.
Alright, Leona. Let's see if you can get there. You can. Let's get you the adrenaline first, though. Alright, can I move it all the way here? Yeah. Oh, it's got jump jets. How much damage does this do, though? 3 hits. That'll do 9 damage. Yeah, there we go. And I can go again. Let's get rid of you. Alright. That tick him off a little bit. Alright, so she can get up here. Sniper's gonna have to figure out an alternate solution. Well, let's do this. So if I give her the gun bot, this thing only does 2 damage, so she doesn't get an extra action. That's the other annoying thing here. I wonder, you know what, I'm gonna trust it all. Alright. I can put the mine right under her. She can't then take an action, though. And yeah, plus she doesn't know the coils. I guess I'm not sure how. Yeah, she just feels so unoptimized. Alright, Trevor, you can't do a whole lot from there unless you can do... Alright, let's forget that. Alright, Trevor, come on over here. Let's do a little mind control. Is that going to hit him? It's not going to hit him. I'm not sure how the pattern on this works. Alright, let's... I guess I'm just going to risk getting... Hold on, he's got 6. Why am I going to bother mind control? I didn't even need to do that. If I do 4 damage... Oh, he also has less health. I don't want to have him get KO'd. Okay, hold on. Forgot about that health penalty. Okay, so I'm going to stay out of range here. Well, you know what? I got another idea. If I were to do the Shinobi thing, I can do this and then move somewhere else. I get a bonus action, though. I can't do enough damage to that Grenadier, though. That Grenadier does 5, I believe. Yeah, that's what I don't want to get hit by. Yeah, I can't see a way to do it. Alright, Trevor, come on. You gotta be able to do something better here. Or I could just sit here, get the adrenaline, make him come to me. That's about all I got. Can't hit that way. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to sit there without attacking. I'll make him get in position, then I'm going to... He's going to do less damage than the Grenadier by 1 point. This is not good. Where are you going, native? Can you make it? Nope. Oh, at least I had the cover anyway. There we go. He's not going to make it. Nope. There we go. Took a little damage out of both of them. Okay, no damage taken. That's a good start. Oh, great. We're going to get reinforcements the whole time. That's fantastic. So Nadia can't prompt a sync. How far can Gunbot move? He can't probably make it all the way around, can he? I forgot. Does this thing fire through? It does. So I could actually have her do damage to both, maybe, but Gunbot's in the way. I can get a bonus action, but that doesn't mean I don't die. Ugh. So confused on how to do anything with Trevor here. Okay. Now I can get all the way up here. There we go. Make these guys run around like a bunch of idiots. Okay, there we go. You're dead. Even though you're not designated. Well, you have been designated to die now. Okay. I'd prefer to... Oh, she can't move very far, apparently. This guy could probably still hit her. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Okay, let's just do this. You're dead. I'm going to handle the health with the native. We'll save the rest of the gas, I guess. Alright, so she torches this guy. Gunbot can move in. Oh. That didn't do enough. Gunbot can now move around, though. Oh, he's got to get a kill, though. Alright, Gunbot, take the shot. We're gonna mine. Oh. Need a mine. I want to put a mine there, though. Ah, got it. Sniper's going to have to figure something out there. Alright, Leona's still got another action. But there's not anything she can shoot at. So there's 3 designated, all in convenient position. We got that one. So yeah, we only got 3 left. Oh, there's the eject. Oh, you can always eject if need be. Interesting. Chairman, good evening to you. Yeah, what happened early, I don't know if you're talking about tonight. I mean, yeah, it was only online for like 2 minutes because for some reason there was a stream disconnect issue. So there was only like a 2-minute gap there that I wasn't, so. Alright, yeah, Leona's eject isn't going to do a whole lot for us. Ouch, that hurts. Uh-oh. Can he make it? Oh, he can. Yeah, well, technical issues happen. Would you guys cut it out? Alright, so she can run behind him. I'd rather have her... Oh, she can actually get far enough to help out here. Let's actually do this. If I'm not getting any challenges out of this, I might as well try to make this a little easier. Yeah, so I should be able to go here, hit both of them on one cannon. This. Alright, Nadia's the one who's got damage going on here, though. Can she... No, she can't even finish that guy. I need Nadia to run. Yeah, let's have her do that instead. Let's play it safe. 6 points of shield, or defense, whatever. Alright, Gunbot, can you... No, he's not dead. There's no other mines either. Self-destruct does how much? Nothing, but she gets her gun back. 7 points, 5 points. I think this only does 4. So actually move right here, so he's got to run further to get to me. And then put the mine... I can put the mine right underneath him. That's fantastic. So you're asking if I'm going to get Just Cause 3? It's in consideration. I mean, I can afford it, but at the same time, the credit that I have right now is probably going to go towards Steel Seed. Kind of got to wait for the tax return stuff for a little extra margin, but it is higher on the radar minus the other new titles. So I know there's other things that have kind of come up, but especially since it's not both the base game and the DLC, I think is probably about 40-45. So maybe I can catch a PSN sale or something that might accelerate it, but haven't made any official moves on it yet. Okay, so that just leaves Trevor here. Let's see if he can actually... Can he mind control this guy automatically? I'll keep him busy for a little bit. Alright. At least I keep him occupied. Alright, so Leona can't do anything else. She's got to not get KO'd. Alright, we just gotta get the Grenadier, which Leona can probably handle, as long as that native doesn't stand in the way, which he might. That was very nice. Oh, you ran. Oh, that's right, because he's mind control. That's why. Yeah, go hit the Grenadier. Yeah, he's gonna move now that she's there. That's why she's got all the... He just laid an egg. Yeah. You're gonna pay for that, Grenadier. Ah, he just got in the way. That's what I didn't want to happen. What? Good thing there's only one target left, because she's getting swarmed. Alright, let's see if, yeah, I can still move over to here. Flying mech. Bye-bye. Damage my Sluganoid.
Victory!
Oh, no kidding. It's 85% off, you say. I did not catch that, because when I looked it up last week, I think it was still full price. That's not with having PlayStation Plus, is it? It's 85% off. I ought to put it in pretty fair territory. Yeah, not a lot of frags going on there, but apparently Leona did all the work with the Sluganoid. Alright, there we go. Each time this unit contributes to a frag, the cost of their special actions by 1 till the next use. Interesting. Okay. Better range and puts weak on them. And Vampire heals the unit for 2 HP per target hit and an attack. On her usual junk weapon though. Man. So each one of these is free versus coins. Hey, bots are showing up early tonight. We're only 30 minutes in. Man, to get her stuff reduced, though, would actually be pretty helpful, but that's on the alternate weapon. So if I use that and consume ammo, but see, that'd be better if I had her coils, though. Better range. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. It reduces their damage, which may be against the natives. Leona hasn't been taking that much damage, so I'm more concerned with her getting the action. I need a lot of ammo if I want to rely upon that. See, I think there's less... I don't rely upon these. You know what? This would be a gamble. I could gamble this in the hopes that I get the... to hope to get the Tesla thing, which gives the ammo. Then this would be advantageous versus this, which did just hit something and heal. But she gets all the extra targets and stuff, so it's like I'm not really using her Molotov as her primary. I'm gonna gamble on this. So 30 for the double XL edition, which has all the DLC. Okay. Also, so I guess the question is, I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. That basically just goes to Google there, Chairman, and maybe part of the link didn't copyright unless Twitch did something to it. Okay, here we go. We're finally going to take on Paqar here. First time, see how she plays. Oh, cool. And you can ban the bot. There we go. Alright, defeat the boss and bonus for destroying 4 idols. What's she got to say? Whoa! Carries her own well wherever she goes. What is that? Okay. Interesting.
Get ready.
So it says destroy 4. There's only 2. That means there's going to be more of them. Ooh, purple native over here. That's ugly. And we gotta defeat her, but she's got 60, so do we go guns blazing? Well, we're spawning right here. We can just go rip her a new one, depending on how this works. So you dropped the PlayStation out of the chat. Yeah, it didn't show up or work, though. For me, it showed up as a Google, just a plain Google link, so... Alright, so this guy's a problem. I don't know, so maybe you can have Trevor help chip away at this guy. Now, the good thing is he only does 3, but he does on either side of him. So let's maybe get Trevor on him. And then maybe if I can get Leona to contribute, she can get a... So she, okay, so Leona can still get there. So we could maybe put the drone here if Nadia can get it. Oh, she's not going to be able to. This could be dangerous. We're going to try it. If you did... Oh, you know what? If you did one of those copy as share links, I bet you there could have been some extra stuff in the URL. I'm not quite sure what happened there. All right, let's get Nadia to move first.
Mission start.
Oh, so she's going to move all the way over to there? Oh. I don't know how that's going to work. Still get targeted. Man, they didn't get a whole lot out of that. So Trevor got enough to do this. Wow, how is... I don't know how Nadia's hitting off of that, but I guess I can't really complain. But, oh, Trevor could do this, and he's dead. There we go. That's what I want to happen, because I want the extra unit out there. Oh, she... No! I didn't want that. Oh, that's what activated on that. I didn't... Now the other stuff won't sync. Dang it. The freaking waste. And now I can't do the bonus thing. How about I do this? Keep him a little busy. And then, what if I do this? They're gonna get targeted, but what's to do about that? Oh, Nadia hasn't gone yet. That's only gonna do 2 damage. Oh, why is it gonna do 6 damage? What? How's she doing more damage off that? If that's PS4, that's fine. Or unless you're saying, unless there's a typo and you're saying, well, no, it should be PS4. It's... I mean, unless, because I mean, that's the older title compared to 4, so it should be mid-range. Because I think 1 and 2 are both PS3, Xbox 360 era. Oh, you know what? Let me, You know what? No, I'd rather do more damage to her. If I'm actually able to get 6 off her pistol, I might as well take that. I don't know why she got more damage, but that's okay. At least we took it down 12 on the first turn. I've still got to hit all the other idols, though. I wonder if she's going to get more damage by having more idols on. Yeah, she's doing chip damage. Yeah, I think I'll work on that if I can. Huh. They're all targeted? That's garbage. That's the reinforce. Oh my goodness, this could be problematic. Turn into a bungle. They're all going to take 3 hits of damage here. She could still hit that leaf thing and get a shot at that, I believe. And get some serious adrenaline. If we have free time, check out the PlayStation Short. Yeah, I will do that. I'll check that out later. Especially now that I know, because the main thing is I want to see is how long the sale's on for. Alright, so if I were to try a shot here, she's only going to do 2 to it. So, okay, so it's only got 3. And she's got 5, so she's better separated there. Chasing her down a bit futile at the moment. Since this guy's got so much health, though. How far can Trevor get? Trevor already got the XP, though. Let's have Leona go. Oh, she's not going to be able to get there. Trevor could do his shinobi thing and move. Leona could probably contribute with a Molotov from here. So if he did this... Now he's probably going to take damage from the Molotov. Unless... No, the Molotov won't work if she throws at the tile in front and then... Trevor can get a bonus action. Should mind control. I could... Well, he won't get a bonus action. Yeah, man. A little stuck here. Okay, so let's... Well, he could actually almost take this... you know what? Let's just take this guy out. I'm not even thinking. Oh, he did 9 damage. There... Oh, that worked. She threw it over. Okay. So she's still got an action. What can I have her do? Can I have her put... Oh, doing that out of order is not going to work. Let's, there we go. So let's do this. Let's put an after image up there. That ought to keep the native busy and help Nadia take out the idol. So now she can do this. Now that's... She's sinking to hit... That's weird. So she hits that. That also did damage to him. I don't fully understand how that worked. I don't know what ability that's from. Okay, so everybody's gone. Everybody's going to still get targeted and take a point of damage, though. Alright, well. Still got 2 more of those to do. 3 more of those to do. Two are on the map, though. Be nice if she didn't target me every single turn. What just happened? I can't see. By the fire. These guys are like, we're lost. We don't know what to do here. Good, they detonate. That's... Okay, so she's gonna back down there. That's not a bad thing. Okay, didn't get targeted. That's weird. Ugh. Man, these guys we gotta put up with. Okay. If I don't put Trevor too close there... If he goes here, does he get burned? Or, yeah, we get burned if we end up on that. So Leona could do this. So we got some people hanging out on Twitch. Welcome, everybody. Feel free to lurk or chat at your leisure. Oh, I should have done Nadia, though. I should have had to come back. Alright, so maybe if I pop over here, she can help out with that guy. We gotta... You know what? We better do this. If she can make it that far, let's do that. We can work on burning the idol, too. Alright, I don't want Trevor to end on the fire. But if I do this, maybe he can laser through multiples here. Oh yeah, he can hit both. That's fantastic. Then maybe we can drop down on top of Paqar the next turn, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so that's a reasonable hit. So maybe I'll leave her to do something useful after. Actually, she can hit... Oh, no, that was a bad idea, because I don't want Trevor to take the shot first. I don't want to shoot through her. Wow, so that's interesting. So Leona could hit that guy, but on the sink, even though there was a death, she still got credit for that. So now we can probably get another one here too. Actually, so who do I want to fire here? So I have her fire. Leona will still sync up. That should hopefully hit the idol. Leona. Oh, she threw it short. Eh. Oh, I'm confused. How is that going to do 8 points of damage to him? Oh, that's why they got that ability which shoots at every enemy in range. That's awesome. Now I get it. I just don't remember what it's called. See ya. Oh, wait. Why was it saying it? Oh, because she's still going to go. For 6. Wow. Man, too bad I don't have them on the same level so I can hit Paqar with all that. Now, if I were to bounce Trevor here... Where do I move him to? Native's got to jump his way over anyway. Let's keep them all together, I guess. Let's catch him up. Bring up Paqar. Jean-Luc, not Paqar. Given her elevations, too bad I can't hit her from where we're at on the plateau. These guys are like, man, we gotta run a long way. Okay, that doesn't concern me too much. Who are they targeting? Who's she targeting? Oh, because 5 points of damage because I'm standing in it. Ah, did you have to block my path? Let's have him, maybe have Trevor mind control him. Finally, some enemies with over 9 points of damage, but the point is, Nadia would have to do, some serious movement here. The mines do 4. I've got 2. Mines alone. Yeah, I would need starting mine. Well, no, I'd need some other thing to end it where I'd end up. Oh, you know what? I can have Gunbot drop 1. And I can't drop multiple. Yeah, she's not going to get a bonus action. Wait. Bonus move, bonus action. There might be a way to do this. What's got to do? 9 damage. Oh. Alright, let's start here. I gotta put them all around this guy. Oh, that's out of range. Here, have a mine. Have another mine. So she should still get the action, even though... And she's still got the ability to move. Yep, so then have her move to here to make sure I can deploy Gunbot close enough. Oh, I gotta get her out of that mess, though. She can't move far enough. Hopefully... Okay. Alright, finally got a shot at this. If Gunbot can deploy mine, then I might be able to get one of these. Come on, Gunbot. There we go. If that guy moves, he should be dead. Alright, and I don't want anybody else shooting at him, so... So Trevor can't make it all the way over there. What if Trevor does this? Okay, he can work on that guy. Let's see if Leona can get right next to that. She can. Okay. Alright, Trevor's going to have to use his rifle, though, I think. Oh, or he could charge the tile, but he's going to get hit in the process. That's going to leave him on fire. How about this? Alright, that'll help. You're mind controlled and dead. Alright, Leona can throw another one of those and finish him off. Oh, she's got the adrenaline. Why don't I pull one of these out for no good reason? I don't know where Paqar is going, but... You know what? Let's not do that. I want to figure out where Paqar goes first. Alright, so she's got to spawn one more idol before I can even get the bonus. I can't see the mind behind that guy. It better be there. Alright, here we go. Come on, challenge completion. Come on, there's two. Oh, the other one didn't go off. No. Man. I had no way of knowing which way he was going to run. Man. Whoa, dropping two at a time? That's not cool. Alright, better get us. Where's your next idol at, Paqar? What's going on here? Oh, there is one. Never mind. Alright. Leona could. Why can't she move down here? Oh, it's too high to jump? Well, that's goofy. Oh, well, that's why the beanstalk thing is there. Alright, so let's have Leona do this, and do this. Let's see if, make sure I can hit her from here. Can't throw the Molotov off the edge. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. So I think we need her to sync up. We could put her all the way down here. Wow, she can get pretty far. If she syncs up, she can do more damage on her attack. And then let's get Trevor. He can't quite make it over to the statue. Actually, you know what? There might be a way here. There we go. Let's put him here. Now he can kill the thing. All right. Okay, so Leona will get a bonus action. She's got no after images. Let's put one here. And now let's throw this here. There's 6. All right, that helps. Not a lot, but. All right, Trevor, why don't you... Oh, he didn't get any adrenaline, so he's going to take some damage. Alright, so she can now do something with the mine if I wanted to. If moves it within range. I guess that doesn't really matter. Five damage to all enemies adjacent. Yeah, she needs bonus action capacity. So now she'll do 6 with her attack, no sync. Alright, we almost have it down to half if I do this. Let's make sure that's only 4. No. Yeah, I can use the ammo only to get a reduction on all my specials. Okay, that's everybody. Trevor's getting guinea pigged here. it didn't go off. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Ugh. Apparently she doesn't like having those wrecked. No damage for you. Okay, so good to know. Ooh, that hurt. Oh no. Ha! That did me a favor. So mines, they have to stop on them or start from them. Target it again. Alright, I don't want to have to be using reinforcements here, but now everybody's in the way. Leona can't make it. Oh, that's not Leona. Leona could, wow, how does she do that? How's she getting all the way over there? I don't know. Trevor is gonna have to, like, go up there. Can't make it. Nadia can make it up there. Whoever's got the most health needs to be the buffer against this guy. He's still not dead, and should be. Alright, so what if I bring Iron Lizard up here and put him in? That's... I mean, damage to him, kill him. If I want Leona probably here. Maybe. Well, either way, I'd put a projection in play. Alright, let's move Leona first. Is she targeted too? Yeah, she is. Yikes. Need to do some damage here. She could stand here and tag both of them with hers. How's Trevor gonna help? Man, that's a lot of damage. That's only 2. Oh, that's Leona. Hold on. There's 6. I'm using some reinforcements now. Won't get the after image until after. Yeah, it's not gonna. Trevor may as well come up here and gaff this guy. If it doesn't die, well, this one's gonna die because he doesn't have that much left. Trevor's got no other way to contribute on this one. Well, what if I might run up here and mind control? I'm gonna go actually hit Paqar. Oh, well, that was super not effective. Alright. Oh, I forgot about this. Man, if I had that in play. Man, I forgot about that. Alright, let's have her take the hit here. We'll get him out of the way, get another after image up there. I can't use that because I'm not lined up. all I can do is that for another 2. This won't hit. Yikes, everybody's gonna be hurting. And that's all gotta be lined up correctly. Oh well, 2 points of damage it is. That's it. Am I just gonna freak out if I get all banged up again? What was that from? Oh, another idol. Fantastic. Keep these guys guessing. Trevor's the one with the least overall health, and he's got more points than the others. So she's not moving this turn, huh? Alright, they're going to disappear, but is there any way... Trevor's got 6 points. Thing is, I don't want him to necessarily... I don't know if I can do 21 in one go or not. Well, actually, his 8 points might be helpful. He'd get another extra action. He can do 8 by himself. Oh my, there's 16 right there. Oh, we could do this. Leona could even put a thing out there. I'd probably want her to go here. Because if Trevor does this thing... Why is it... Oh, it's weird. It would then move me here. Let me get Leona to move here. Place an after image here. Alright, might be able to do this. See if we can knock out 20 points on a boss here. If it doesn't die, he's going again. There's 14. He can kill it. So that after image is synced up. To hit that too, I don't know if she's going to do 2 attacks. Throw overhead. Don't hit any friendlies. Hit that. Oh, the blast itself does it. It's not multiple attacks. It's just a blast radius. And then Trevor can go again because it didn't die. And done. Check that out. This is a little tougher than Alan and a boss, just because we had to run around so much and still get targeted. Defeated the boss, destroyed 4 idols, so 3 and 4, 2 and 0, 4 and 12, of course. Massive sync attacks from Leona, and didn't even need to use reinforcements, even though everybody's hanging by a thread. Alright, here we go. What we got here for Nadia? So Gunbot will have an increased range and get Energize. So Energize will then... It's not letting me go down there and pick it. So I think Energize is either the movement or the action. Let's see if I can go over here and use one of these as a reference. Energize is an extra action. So if Gunbot drops a mine or is on an area with a mine, I think the problem is it's got to be a 2-turn sequence probably. Well, actually, Nadia could warp it to him. It could then have the action, drop another one. Alright, so there's... I see potential happening here. If there's 3 mines on the map... The problem is trying to get those mines to activate. And having an enemy with enough health points. So this is... Yeah, so the thing is, Leona's gets crazy here. An extra 4 points of damage for each one of those. So how does magnetic grab change on this? Bonus action and bonus move. Oh, it already had that, though. So does this get more HP, more movement? Still, it's already got self-destruct too, though. Yeah, Iron Lizard I don't think is going to cut it. I really want this light speed, but for sake of trying to get her... Mine thing. And I don't know if the bosses activate the mines or not. So also it goes up to 8 HP, so it should be more durable. Alright, we'll see if Gunbot can help pull a rabbit out of a hat here. Predator, huh? Different elevations. See, that's what I would have liked to have happen there with Paqar. Gain adrenaline for doing a frag. I don't care about the range. I'd rather have the damage, I guess. Well... +2 at a different elevation is better than no extra damage with that thing, because it's so weak. Adrenaline's usually not her weak point either, so let's do that.
You're great.
Alright, here we go. Now we get their promotion stuff. 6 damage to all enemies adjacent. Yeah, I mean, that'd be helpful, but I can't really position that, and it doesn't change for the getting 5. It's not mine damage either. So I need this. This is something I've needed the whole time here. So yeah, and then I already have this. All right, first detonation. I think that's what I want. So he's already... Oh, wait, I don't have that one. But I've already got a no-cover 5 damage. That seems redundant. Now, the +1 damage is not necessarily going to help on any of the other things here. Again, I need more action capacity for him. And the 7 HP is just like an adrenaline cost for his knife, which already does 8. But I guess more damage is probably going to help against everybody else. So yeah, this is now useless to his knife. So he can deal... Well, I guess the advantage here, this deals damage to up to 4 enemies. But I don't know if I can put the mind control on the kick. Let's go with this one for damage. Moondrop 2. More so have both of them with Deputy Commander. I'm crazy. So now the thing will have more health on it. Yeah, I keep him alive longer. I'll go with that. Enemy sighted. Oh, a distress signal. Oh, not a boss. Whooped on him. Yeah, we were supposed to try to do that all in the same go-around? I don't know how that's even possible. See, I don't know if this is hinting at the ability to fight them all in the same game. By triggering her distress signal, we could have forced him to leave his hiding place in the desert, but we're not allowed to skip around. And not to mention, it takes three missions but to get to him most of the time. And even if he were to pop out, what does that do for us? So, if we were able to get to Paqar immediately by going in the first time and then go to a boss, then go to O'Neill, or the other way around, is it go O'Neill and then a boss? I don't know, but it does sound like that's intended to be a clue there of, hey, if you do things in a particular order. Down. Come Stompzilla. Let's wreck the place, why don't you?
Get ready.
No, that's an ugly starting point. Well, at least we can next to that, but that's not really going to help. So Nadia's only going to get her starting mine. Let's maybe put her over here, see if she can run. Oh, she can't run far enough. What is that? No, she can almost get enough adrenaline by going up there. If she has the mine, if she can get 4. How much health does this guy have? 7. Not enough to do the 9 damage thing. Oh, it wouldn't matter anyway. Oh, she can get to him, though. Try and get the challenge here so I focus on the boss. Brilliant. So, if she were to there, get her starting mine, calling Gunbot. Gunbot get a mine. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if I can put more. We're going to try to put more than one mine on a spot then, I guess. Alright, that's going to be kind of silly, but we're going to try that. Alright, so if he can go up to here, maybe do some initial damage to that. Can Leona then... Oh, she can get in the middle and blast everything. If I can get her the... Alright, do I want Trevor over here instead? I don't know if it matters too much. Might get a little bit more. She can get a little more. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll try it. Just roll with it.
Mission.
Nadia's going to be off doing her own thing here. Nah, go figure. 10. Well, that I guess I'll have to go there then. So Leona's targeted. That's not helpful. That's going to cut it down by not much. No, Trevor, not you. Guess we might be using a reinforcement here. We got 2 points out of that. Is there vines? No vines. Oh, there is. It's next to Nadia. Well, she can go over here. Alright, Trevor, I guess you're getting the opening stab. Alright, so maybe if I do this, hit him. No, it could put me over here. No, I don't want to do that then. He does a lot of damage though. Yeah, he does 5. This mean I'll just come over here. If I do 8 damage off of this, he's not hitting him. And all I can do then is maybe anticipate what to do after. So I don't like that setup. I don't want to take easy damage from the native there. Alright, let's start with Nadia's thing. So she placed a mine. She placed Gunbot. Well, if she does this, she can put the mine right on underneath him. This may or may not work, I don't know. Oh, but she's not gonna have the... She can bring Gunbot out. Oh, she's... How much damage does she do? 5, 3. It needs the mine in order for this to work, but there's not enough adrenaline to go around. This is not working. So run her off to a different one, because that's... It's going to get hits in, and I don't want him taking any extra damage. Now they're blocking each other's path here. Oh, well, she can get there. I guess maybe I'll stay out of harm's way or something then. Yeah, let's do that. She's still gonna take damage and not get a whole lot done. Ah, now I'm wasting that. Well, I guess there go the challenges. Might as well save the adrenaline. Yeah, I don't know. Left or right? Which way are you going? There we go. Made the gamble. Could have gone the other way. Alright, not targeted. Alright, so Trevor, why don't you go here? Let's get some adrenaline here. They're gonna come for her. It's gonna do 5 damage. She's gonna be hurting probably. can't put Gunbot anywhere that would... Oh, you know what? Leona could put the after image here. Nadia could shoot through it. Nadia's got to move somewhere to get the adrenaline. That's +2. Let's do that. Now let's have Leona call in her after image here. Alright, and let's have Gunbot activate. There's 14 points on the first go. It doesn't look like she damaged them on the bottom there. Oh, Gunbot got the mine off of that. Or is that for sinking? Kind of helps. Alright, so I don't really need her to do a whole lot. Oh, she doesn't have the adrenaline anyway. Put more after images out, but... Oh, here we go. There's 6 damage for her. Okay, let's do that. Alright, and then Trevor should be able to get another 8. Not bad, 30 points on one turn. Look at that, and Nadia just can't do anything. You shoot through Trevor with his already reduced health points. It's just punt on that one. Of course, he'd go the opposite way. Hey, if that guy runs up, we can actually might be able to go do something. Oh, ouch. Oh my, oh that's right, he's gonna hop. Alright. Is there anything she can do? She can move. Oh, how far can Gunbot move? Apparently Gunbot's blocked in. I'll shoot a move here. Have the mine drop. Might as well see if we can drop 2 mines on him. We're gonna die anyway. There's no point in doing anything. It's gonna be new enemies, I think. Yeah, they're all toast. I guess the plan is run for adrenaline. Well, if I have her move, can Gunbot then move? Why can't he move? Oh, you know what? Alright, let's have Nadia wormhole this thing to here. And he can probably warp over there. There we go. Alright, so now he's standing on one. Can only do that once, though, apparently. I tried. Alright, have you run for adrenaline too? And that's pretty much it. So I tried. Not anything effective there. Hey, Trevor, why don't you mine... Well, I don't really need to waste it, but... Oh, Nadia can still move more. Can't do anything to activate that, though. Oh well. Yeah, it's gonna fire first anyway, so the mines won't even activate. Crunch. Bye-bye. Oh, she's gonna get hurt. Yes, take cover where I can't even go anywhere. Thank you for blocking me in. Man, they're all trapped in here. They're all stuck. No mines. How's she able to move over to here? Interesting. There's no cover there. Bots in cover here. She's not got enough adrenaline to do anything, so I might as well get her some adrenaline if she's going to go down. Unless I start moving... I wonder if the mine, doing a mine plus a barrel would count. Does Gunbot get a... Oh, Gunbot doesn't have magnet. Do Iron Lizard if she can get the adrenaline. That might be enough. Let's have to revive her. Well, Trevor can hack into this guy. And he'd be dead. Just get a bonus move, though. We'll actually just put him here. Then Leona can get out of there. Oops, maybe we're committed to that thing. Oh, she did damage to herself? Why is he still going to take 9 damage off of that? He's in cover. Might as well put her over here in anticipation of the hit. Alright, let's try this here. So if I go Iron Lizard... And then if I can move... That there. So I'm going to try to use the mine as the instigator here. If I have him go do this, and then put a mine right underneath him. See how that goes. Experiment time. Alright, Leona can pull out another thing, but it's not going to help any. She can't do damage unless it's adjacent. So... Nope. Nope. Alright, that's it. So I don't know why Trevor's going down here. 9 points of damage even within cover. How's this cover not count? That's ridiculous. Can't even survive that. Okay, looks like I'm going to be using 2 reinforcements here. The reason the Iron Lizard's not... Oh, you know what? I'm going to move Lizard away from the barrel, so that way he doesn't die. Warp him to the mine. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, that's just garbage. Wait, what happened there? Oh, no! Oh, and it didn't blow up the barrel either? It's ridiculous. Can Leona make it over there or not? No, she can't even make it there. What if I put a projection here? See if it can help damage that one and that one. Now do the kick thingy. Bonus move. It'll be 6 damage. Oh, 6. Yeah, I gotta do 6 to him. There we go. Oh, she's not syncing up. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Wasting reinforcements. You only get 5 points back. Ugh. And she's... Ooh, there's a nice little ordeal there. I deal with 5 enemies. Oh, man. We get 4. Man, if she could get 2 shots, it'd be cool. I didn't even think about using the laser to go through enough targets. Oh, here we go. Use the bot. If I can get 5, I don't know, I may not be able to get 5. She needs another action. If she could fire twice, she could hit both this guy and the dragon. Although I was going to say, if I get the Iron Lizard to tag him, but then I would still need the Iron Lizard to be able to move close enough to self-detonate. Alright, let's see if she can make it here. How much she get? It's not enough. Nah, otherwise I'm just putting her in harm's way. Does this thing blow up? Doesn't seem to do anything. Five, 6, 7. How much did she do with this? 4. I wonder if a sync attack would count. There's no mines out there. She'd have to call in a gun bot, have the gun bot drop a mine underneath her, but she wouldn't have another action left. Nope. Did she make it to the vine? Nope. Dang it. Move over 1 and take a shot. Fucking let's go. Oh, he can still get to her. How much does he do? 4. She might as well just get Gunbot or something out there already. No, she doesn't have any adrenaline anyway. That's not going to do a whole lot. Alright, Trevor, can you get up, please? Oh, he can't even get in a safe position to attack that guy. Ugh, yuck. Points of damage. This is ugly. Can't set anything effective up. It's 2 points of damage or 4 using my ammo. If he applies this, the next thing he does will do mind control, but I don't know if that's helpful or not. He could do this and end up over here. That guy'd then be dead. Alright, now she'll have extra damage. Oh, there we go. But now there's less enemies. Trevor doesn't get the extra. Okay, well at least I got an extra 4 points of damage and took one of the enemies out. Okay. And he got moved to cover, so I guess that's okay. I blew up the barrel. This guy's real smart. Where's he going? Oh. Trevor's gonna be down again. Okay. Alright, we can get almost everybody here, I think. Oh, there goes the image. Never mind. They're dead, so let's not bother with them. Trevor's got the knife. He's not going to be able to hit from there. He can't make it to that other spot by Leona. He might as well go for adrenaline, I guess. But Nadia can at least end up here. Okay, put him there. Actually, can he shoot from here? That will hit. Wow. Only 8. Oh, well, Leona's got to move. That's only 6, but at least a sync will get her an extra few points of damage. As good as that's going to get, only 8 points here. Unless, yep, Leona doesn't have enough for an after image. And that's not gonna... Oh, that's more points with her, just her and Nadia going. What's this thing do again? Max sync? If the attack has at least 2 syncs, the unit gains motivation, which does what? Refunds the adrenaline cost of the unit's next special action. Wow, okay. Man. 2 syncs, but that's... Trevor's not included. Alright, well... She can still fire on her own anyway. No, I guess it's 8 regardless. Okay. So there's another 6. She gets 6. Okay, we'll chip it down at least. Yeah, it's only still 2 for that. Alright, we gotta get rid of this guy. No after images, so I can only do 3 off her ability. Does this work? I want to save the adrenaline, but... 5. If the target dies, which is not gonna. Might as well use the ammo here. Alright, if I get one more solid hit, go down. Haven't even used the airstrikes and stuff yet. Yeah, if I had done the double hits, probably could have dropped him on that turn. Airstrike would have done another 10. We have to use the airstrike if it gets dicey. See ya, clowns. Ooh. Too bad she doesn't have a mine rate now. I'm low on adrenaline. Of course, everybody's in the hot zone. Yeah, she doesn't have the adrenaline to do anything at this point. Not, you know, an enemy with 9 points. So I wonder... That would give her 6 adrenaline. Put her up to 8. Gunbot and a wormhole. Gunbot would still only be able to bring in 1 mine. This doesn't seem it's worth it. God, we'll try that off the start unless there's a... Oh yeah, mines keep getting destroyed considering keep losing the flooring. Alright, I think we got enough here to finish this guy. She can even probably put a projection out here. Trevor's not going to hit too much here. Is there any way he can do his dash thing from here? Oh, he gonna need... Oh, can't, because that's in the way. Do that and kill him. Get a bonus move or anything? Not really. Or if I mind control him, will hit Nasuke. Alright, so Leona can get a few points of damage off of after image. Maybe Trevor... She can't throw that far enough. So what if Trevor fires from back here? It's only 8 points of damage. Nadia can do 6. Maybe somebody just calls in the airstrike and calls it a day. Yeah, because the other thing won't sync up. Need Trevor up there and do his knife thing, but that's not helping. Well, Nadia can also get the gun bot out here. Actually, if she brings the gun... She'd do 6 damage versus however much this thing does. I can't remember how much this... Come on. Shnikes. Oh, don't do that. There we go. It wouldn't select the things I'm trying to figure out here. It keeps popping over here. Stop that. Glitchy. It's a risk of either trying to do the 6 with her pistol versus however much the lizard will do. If Trevor mind controls, then he can't take the shot. Alright, you know what? This is like expensive ammo here. Let's just get this done. It's probably a waste of an airstrike here. Yeah, 10 points of damage. Prefer not to waste any more reinforcements either. That was ugly. Alright, I gotta see if there's anything I can do to improve this, because this is just crazy. Can't get these challenges knocked out. Alright, what do you guys got for us? Nothing for... That's not helpful. So this just reduces the cost and increases the range. Man, I may have to use that dice roll thing finally here. These aren't going to help any. Wow, plus 15 on the ammo? That's crazy. Ooh, what's this do? Refunds the adrenaline. Man, not a single thing in here is going to help Nadia. That doesn't help at all. I spend the money and not get anywhere. Alright, so let's try this. I'm going to do the dice roll thing here. Oh, really? Oh, that did work. Oh, only key for that? What a waste. Wow. Still only... Oh, man, it was better the other way around. Dang it. Now it's even worse, because at least Moondrop would have been better. Got hosed. I mean, if I don't... There's nothing I can spend the money on after this, because we're going into Sirocco City, so... At this point, what do I spend the money on? A refuel? Ammo? I'll probably get ammo and reinforcements. 31 to get the adrenaline back. This is probably like one of the best deals there. 25 ammo. It does 2 hits and 3 damage. I mean, that does a consistent 6. I don't like this. Don't care about range. Don't care about range. What's pinpoint do, though? Nah. So if I spend on that, I have 9 left over. Man. Well, I guess we can do that for further cheaper. I don't like it, but whatever. I mean, under normal circumstances, that'd be a better choice or a decent choice, but
Let's go.
all right, I'll try the first one, Sirocco. Focus on Jupiter King next time. Alright, so we might get them rolled over. So we'll get, if I can get the bonus, we'll get the reinforcements and the ammo, so. Hey, War Pigs, what is happening?
Get ready.
Alright, destroy the... Oh, yeah, it's a convoy in Sirocco? Really? Yikes. No KOs. Well, I can usually do a no KO on one of these, but... Alright, so I guess I don't care about those guys. How can I bypass? So if the truck... Once the truck moves, I can get to here. I'm gonna get Trevor up real close and slash the thing. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, you can get behind it there. She's not going to get there, though. She can get to cover and take a shot at it. Leona, probably not doing a whole lot without dropping an after image, but if she can get the 5, I don't know if she can get the 5, though. I think I'll get 4. Yeah, I don't see an extra adrenaline option for her. I don't like it. Oh well.
Mission start.
Alright, Trevor, why don't you go get in position here? Actually, that's 8 points. Even actually, if somebody else sinks instead of him, or activates, he could actually do 16 on this turn. So maybe if I have Leona sink, and then actually Nadia can get 6 points as well. Need to get her at least to here so she can throw. She could throw from here, but that guy's gonna just shank her. Oh, she's only gonna... Yeah, she's not getting the drop. So that truck moves, it can't access the sewer thing either. I guess she'll have to do this. She hits here. Never probably get the most damage that way. Yeah, I'll take 16 on the first hit. And then get another 8 and another 6. So I'll be down to 20 points. And then all chaos ensues after that, though. Oh, she got the 6 off that. There we go. So she can still do another 6, possibly. She won't get any bonus here. Yeah, see, this is another 6. Guess I might as well. Forget what overload does. Oh, the +4 from the mine. Okay. That's helpful. There's another 8. Stabbing the truck. That's it. Actually, you know what? If I would have done double hits on that, that thing would have been toast the first turn, but I'm trying to save that for Jupiter King. Wait, don't go. Yeah, Leona's gonna get targeted here. Yep. That hurt. That hurt too. Alright, now that it's... Ooh, that looks ugly. We gotta put some... Oh, that's right. This is the one where we gotta navigate it. This is the one where it puts us in a choke point here. Yikes. Alright, Trevor's gonna have to be right up next to that thing. We can get 8 out of him. If Leona can get around this guy, though, she can get a projection out there. Oh, now they could actually hit the sewer and end up over there. What if Nadia did that? She end up over there, not close enough though. Put the Iron Lizard in his path. She's got 4. She do this. If she put the Iron Lizard in the way, it's still like 4 or 5 damage. So you took a break from Super Robot Wars because the last mission was stressful. Really, was it long, or like in those cases where you have to like wear down stuff? Or is it? Well, I can't imagine that. Was it? The game doesn't have too much of a reflex if it's turn-based or anything. Excuse me, does it? Or I can do Gunbot, but I'm not going to get a whole lot by doing that. Not sure if I want to do that with her just yet. If I go here, can I put the thing right in front of it? I could. Let it run over the Gunbot. Nah, let's not do that just yet. The time crunch, only getting 2 turns to kill super high health enemies across the map. Ooh. So I mean, that sounds like some maximum strategy in order to do that. Yeah. That'd be a little troublesome. Ooh, how far can this guy throw? Too far. Huh. Where is Leona best served here? So maybe if Leona's here... I can always put one of these here. Just don't see any other way to help with this situation. Alright, this is going to be weird. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this fully, but I'm going to try. Nadia's got full health. You know what? Let's bring her over here. Let's bring out the lizard. But first, let's put Trevor in play here. They are going to take some serious damage if they get hit. No K. Oh, I gotta have no KOs though. Yikes. He can get to Trevor. He can probably get to Trevor. I gotta destroy it this turn if I want to avoid that. So if Trevor starts, still ain't. I'm not gonna cut it. You know what? I may have to use the double hit. There's 10. Leona can contribute 2. If this doesn't cut it, somebody's going to have to activate the airstrike on this thing. There's 15 right there. I think I got it. Okay, and then I actually, with Leona doing this, this should get pretty close. Alright, Iron Lizard. Save the day. 3 points left over. Trevor will get it. Trevor also might get hit by the fire here. Yeah, that's not good. And damaged him in the process. Your sync shield concerns me not.
Victory!
Stab your truck. Well, that was short. Didn't really do anything for a challenge opportunity, though. Let's get the bonus. So yeah, that only took like 10 minutes. I guess I'll try another one. Got us 1 reinforcement. Alright, so 0, 1, 1, and 2, 0, and 2. Like, no kills. All we had was the truck.
Supply drop!
Yeah, weapon, ammo. Okay, so I can... Oof. Weak? Bonus action movement? And I guess protection probably seems like the one I'd go for there.
You're great!
Alright, any of these going to help here? Electric mines apply slow, reduce enemies' movement? No. All of the unit's actions have energize. If the unit uses special action from within... Oh, man, I could have used that a long time ago. Everything then has energize. So that means from the start, if she runs somewhere, pulls out Gunbot, at least in that case, she can do that. Run to the next place. Have the Gunbot drop a mine. Man, I needed that off the start. Ooh, parkour. All of his stuff's kind of useless at this point. This unit can move over obstacles that do not block aiming. So I can jump over something. Ooh. But at this point, the stab works better, so this doesn't... I mean, other than this allowing you to move and do 7 points of damage. Let's try this. Let's see if that does anything for us. Oh, she gets the same option. First after image creates gains afterglow, which is... That's the not auto-disappearing thing. Okay. Other than extra damage, let's do that. Alright, so I was going to rep by now, but you know what? Do one more. Can't believe all this playthrough and still can't get any of the challenges done. Alright, so no convoy. Let's see what the challenge is going here. Oh, I forgot what the alternative was. Oh, kill 10 enemies, okay. Yes, the one with the Slugonoid. I wonder if I put Nadia in the Slugonoid, if they would count toward the 5. I don't know if she can still use her actions within it, though. Actually, no, you can't. Alright, so everybody can start up here. How many designated do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And This one? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. How can I set this up? So we got a mortar clown sitting there. Morden with a stay safe and healthy sign. Okay. So the group in the middle, and with having a stationary units and rifles, might be the most advantageous for Nadia. She could actually get the mine. Oh, but the thing is, if none of them have 9 points of health, then the 9 one's going to be out of the question. Yeah, none of these guys have enough. Yeah, so I'd have to go for the 5 enemies. But I would need 9 points of adrenaline. To get both the gunbot and the other one out there. I mean, you can possibly get the lizard here. And she's going to have to use the coil if they're each in position. Gunbot doesn't have magnet. So you'd actually put Gunbot between the two of them. Have Lizard magnetize one of them. I don't know. How far can she get? Question is, where do I put her where she's not going to get hit by something? Might as well just, I guess, at this point, might as well just work on chipping these guys down. He's not going to have any adrenaline. Oh, you know what? He can slash either of these. Probably put Leona in the Slugonoid again. So let's put him there. Let's have Leona go here. And just have Nadia run for adrenaline.
Mission start.
Alright, Leona, go there. I don't even need to do much for you, clown. Alright, Trevor can one-shot this guy. There's 2 enemies. Alright, so having Nadia's first mine all the way out here, not super great, but this guy can throw all the way over there, so actually having her do her adrenaline thing there is not as super awesome. She'd have how much cover, though? And she'd get cover out of the truck. Well, I'll try it. Let's get these guys to all group up somehow. Yeah, I'm not going to waste the gas if I don't have to there. Alright, well, you guys stand next to each other. That'd really help. Where's he going? Alright, cover's gone. Mortar guy probably not going to target. That Grenadier is the only one that kind of concerns me at the moment here. So she's got 6. How much adrenaline? If I get more adrenaline here. Oh, the other thing is if I could magnetize. There's a barrel over there. See, she doesn't get the bonus action, though. Wait, how did this work? From within the range. Doesn't say one-time use either. I'd also need her to move, even if I did it from here. What's the one that reduces the cost? Oh, she's got to use that. Matter of being patient, but also not killing all the opportunity here. You know, Trevor walk around and stab this guy. I don't know if Leona's gonna be any benefit to hit. Oh man, that thing can get all the way over there. If that's the case. Activate them. Oh. It's not even like hopping. It's just like it can fly. Okay, that takes care of this idiot. If I wanted to move somewhere else to make them group up more. But do I lose my movement opportunity if I do this first? Because you know what? Iron Lizard can pop here. Move the guy in here. She can move over here and shoot. There's only 3. Gunbot could move a mine, or deploy a mine here. Oh, I can't worry about the mine one. I've got to try hitting 5 at the same time. So she can make it to here. It's almost like I need somebody else to do more manipulation here. Trevor can't. Did Nadia get all the way to those guys? She could get to them. There's 2 right next to each other. I should get to here, shoot 2 of them. Doesn't seem like it's any better there either. See, it's like I would need Clark or Fio. If Fio could, like, use the drone to manipulate, or if Clark or... I don't know if Ralph's works for positioning quite as easily. I just run out of ideas here. Like, I could maybe put her back over here and then keep making them chase me. Yeah, bring them into a choke point, maybe. Let's get extra adrenaline by doing this. If I do this, I'm not going to be in range, though. You know what? Let's bring Gunbot out. He won't get shot from here. She still has an extra action, though. Why did she get an extra action? Let's have her warp this thing over. She still gets an extra action. Oh, but now I can't bring the Iron Lizard in. Guess that was kind of silly. Oh, you know what? She could have... Oh, that moves them to a mine. Yeah, I don't know. We'll sit on that for the moment. Alright, Trevor, why don't you go cut one of these guys. Alright, Leona, just bring everybody over into the corner, I guess. Mortar guy probably get distracted there. Yeah, she can do another action, but can't do another move. Okay. Well, she's gonna have to move to get more adrenaline for Lizard. Yeah. Shoot. Alright. This one's gotta go. Trevor. Oh, 3 of them lined up? Ooh. I don't know if she can get over there, though. Got 2 of them lined up there. Can't do that with Iron Lizard, but... She can't... Oh, she can make it all the way to here, take the shot, hit 3 of them. Hold on. So if she could get there, take the shot, hit 3 targets. But she needs the double action, though. I don't want her sitting on that either, unless she can actually guarantee it. I don't want her sitting there. I'll run her back here for adrenaline. Do this, and then maybe bring out the... Well, first up, let's see if I can... Nope, can't do that. How far can bot go? Come back up here for cover. That guy won't be able to get up here and line up for a shot because he's got to be 1 point away. That kind of works. I don't want to start picking these guys off too easily here, but he's got 7. Oh yeah, Trevor can still take him out. This has no cover. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, this guy might be able to hit him though. Yeah, he does 5. Let's not do that. Kill the wrong guys here. Oh, she can't get through there. Okay, well. Well, she doesn't have to move, then just use fuel here. Okay. Need to draw them in, then move them all out at the same time. Alright, Alright, now I'll bring out the Iron Lizard, hopefully without putting it in harm's way here. Alright, so everybody else is kind of stuck out there. I want to bring them all in, other than the mortar guy. Well, actually, the mortar guy and the grenade guy ain't going to move. Should bring everybody in their direction. Probably have Leona run that way, too. Leona wants to take a shot. Hey! Piece of Trevor. That guy take a hit? He moving to... Not seeing any increase in opportunity here. I can move everything out, but I need... How far can the lizard go? If the lizard can go far enough. Move to a mine. There's no mines out there. Still don't see a way to do it. Especially now that they're more spread out. Oh, the Iron Lizard can actually traverse all that, too. So the lizard can get multiple... Well, any of them can get 2 to 3, or any of them could get up to 4, but they'd have to be right in position. Well, I guess probably 3, because unless they all surrounded you. So I can do the discharge with the coil, but none of them are adjacent to each other in any such way that would help that. Did he take damage or not? No, he's still got 7, so Trevor may have to help out with that. Oh, the bot can't even make it down there. Yeah, that's dead. So now you can help out here. The mortar guy will go off next turn, but it won't matter. Oh, she's gonna have to shoot with ammo here. Alright, so she can go this way. This way. So I'm gonna have to destroy him in order to get to him, but she's... Oh, it's not gonna work anyway. You know what? Trevor just have to come over and do this. That. That guy will have to move and take another shot at Trevor. Mortar guy will give us a 1-turn lead. Yeah, so Trevor might get hit. Okay, alright, this is dwindling fast here. Well, she can move him. Where do I move him to? Move him into cover. Move him behind the bot. There we go. Alright. At least he's got to shoot the bot first. Again, she's in range. I don't know what I don't know what the range of the mines are. So apparently it's wider than I thought. She keeps getting... I don't know what the range is. That's wild. I mean, because I would think it'd be adjacent, but it's much wider than that if I just got another bonus. Or did I get a bonus from this? Oh, I got a bonus action from that. I don't really need to take a shot at anything here. There goes the bot. And by the time that lands, I won't be here. So we still... Oh, we did kill all 10. Reinforcements, so... Unless there's some random way. She could get to here. I don't think her laser is going to shoot enough, though, or have the ability to take care of enough of those guys. See, he's not even dead, and it won't reach them. So I think Trevor is going to wipe him out, and that's it. There's nothing else left to do. Nobody's got 9 damage or more, or 9 health or more. Yeah, that's it. Alright, just end it.
Victory!
Not enough tools to need to get these challenges. Yeah, mind control 4 enemies with Trevor. I mean, you can only do 2 without a dual action. We haven't avenged it yet. 0 frags, 0 sanks, 0 KOs. 6 and 1, because you can just shank everything. We don't use the Sluganoid. Noob sauce mode. Easy modo. Yeah, mirror with this, that doesn't seem all that helpful. Vampire. See, actually, this would be a good combination since he loses the health. He gets hit so easily. Might as well, because max ammo, nah. Although the +3 is kind of nice. She could do that. Well, she wouldn't have movement available unless... No, that wouldn't work with having her mine underneath her as well.
Supply drop.
Ooh, there we go. Oh, man. Healing versus another dual hit. I'll take the dual over the protection.
Enemy sighted.
Okay. That's going to do it for tonight. So we'll end up next time finishing him and then rounding into the next one. I'm going to have to pick a better team here to try to get some of these.
Slug. Tactics.
May even have to just jump right into the higher difficulty. I don't... Well, the one thing that might work a little bit better is maybe more enemies or enemies with higher health points might create a couple more opportunities, but of course without the abilities off the start will also make it more difficult. Ugh. Yeah, and we got to check if Marco's ability gives the ability for a new action. That's the only way I see Trevor getting Yeah, because we haven't run into much for him to gain dual actions that isn't, you know, doing the same action over and over again, let alone mind control. So, okay, well, I think we're also going to probably get close to wrapping on this. I mean, depending if the challenges drag out too much without success, eventually this can get rotated, because, I mean, we've been at this one since November as well. Even though I'm still enjoying it, it's just getting a little repetitive. So, trying to keep things new. So at least this time we also got through Paqar. That was new. So the other possibility, I don't know if there's any other new content based on the order of activating them, like Margaret's kind of suggesting. I'd have to probably go look on the internet, see if anybody has posted anything on that, because I don't have anything with any certainty. Okay, so that'll do it for tonight. So we'll be back tomorrow with some Tomb Raider and Wildcard Wednesday and Stealth Inc. And probably nothing on Friday. Got the show on Saturday, so that'll be it. Appreciate Chairman stopping in. Appreciate War Pigs hanging out. So hope everybody has a fantastic one, and see you soon.